This QVC has invited me to do a live.
Oh, fun.
So at 7:30, those of you who are shopping for Tanzanite, maybe you're picking up a piece for your collection, maybe you're not. But if you are and you want to learn more about it and ask all the questions you want, at 7:30 tonight, I'll be doing a QVC live stream myself, answering all your questions, telling you about your discoveries here.
I love it. I love it, especially if you picked up a piece today. You have any questions for Jeff? Okay, brand new today. When I think about how limited or sold out many of our pieces are already, how much do we love this 2.5 carat single pear-shaped stone? I think if we were to ever, and I hope one day we do, if we were to ever do a loose stone show. Where are you going, Jeff?
I'm going to go shine that one up.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is how particular this gentleman is. Look, we're not having any fingerprints.
When you work with all the luxury boutiques and all the big brands, you got to keep it all shiny, right?
Actually, I was doing that.
There you go. There you go.
Yep. Or you just rub it on your dress. But anyway, as we do. This is $39.98. You are saving $1,063 in its debut. 5 easy payments, $799.80. Jeff, can I just spend the next 6 minutes saying 2.5 carat single pear-shaped stone over and over and over again? That would make me so happy.
And can I tell you this, Jen?
Yes.
And this is across the board. So in the business that we are in, working with those big brands we talk about, we are, not that we don't respect everything here, but we are very, very careful with our carat weight. Every single item here is going to be over that mark. We are going to give you the minimum, but I can tell you right now, and you can trust me, we've got some of the most incredible reviews so far. 5-star reviews across the board on these Tanzanites. Wait till you see, wait to see how big it is, wait to see the color on it.
Okay, your choice obviously of the yellow gold or the white gold. And lest we forget, but we will not, we have a 1/2 carat of white diamonds. This is a ring where you'll actually feel the gold presence in it too. The way the diamonds are set, like they're poured into a channel of gold. And then once again, I mean, look at the sparkle and the effervescence. And now you got me thinking I need to polish this one up too, because I saw a little flash of fingerprint. There we go. Now I'm obsessed. All right, why the pear shape on this one?
Well, you know, pear shape is to me one of the most elegant cuts. I think it's very feminine. It's one of the most requested. The two most requested from all of our big designer brands are cushion cut and pear shape.
Really?
So if you look at our orders we fill for the biggest brands out there, the big luxury brands, pear shape and cushion cut are by far two of the leaders. Now, we only could do one ring. Like literally, we have the ash cut ring, we have this ring, there's a handful of them. Again, it's about the material. It's about how to source this. And we are directly in the mines. We actually are part of the cherry picking of the rough. We then take that rough, we go through it, and we find the best of the best. And then, even though we love all the Tanzanite, and I had an example of all the different colors, which are all beautiful, they're rare, they're all the single source stones, but you're not seeing this color in any of this, nor will you see it in any of your department stores, boutiques around, because it's reserved for a handful of clients around the world. But when I came to work for this organization, which I dearly love like family, I said, just let me bring the best that we have to QVC. Let me do this for the host that I've grown to love over the years, all of you that I've grown to love over the years. And it's been my passion and my baby. I mean, I go back 27 years working in the Caribbean. Many of you took the cruises, right? And I worked with a lot of the Tanzanite suppliers down there. I worked in the luxury good business. I worked at another network and here at QVC. And we've never done this.
I've never seen anything like this. I've presented gemstones here for 13 years for what it's worth. And I've never seen, I can't even recall a pear-shaped Tanzanite, but I certainly can't recall one this large. But that is still set in such a comfortable setting. I love how airy it is, where we kind of go, instead of taking the stone and doing a ton of metal around it and a whole lot of sparkle, that's not what this is about. This is about honoring that stone and making it the shining star of the hand. The gold becomes very negative space respective and comfortable at the same time. But were you doing like I was doing in every single angle that I showed you? I go, oh, now I'm seeing a different hue of blue, and then I see violet. What I often say on the air with certain stones is, you know, we can come out here and say, you can only find it in one place, and it's miles underneath the earth, and we don't know if we're gonna have it anymore, and it's rare, 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 rare. And in the end, if we brought from the earth a stone that was kind of not that attractive, nobody cares, right? They don't care how rare it is. The real reason that we love Tanzanite is it's a color that you can't even duplicate anywhere else in Mother Nature, and yet so intense but still has sparkle and life and fire and effervescence inside of it. There's personality to it. It puts a smile on your face like it does on Sheila, and it just becomes this like signature that you kind of feel like you're the only person who owns it, and in many ways you almost are. Look at how it almost looks like you have one of your gemological flashlights that you put in the stones, like you have it underneath that, you're shining that light through.
Yeah, and again, I don't want to have to use flashlights or any, you know, I'm not going to Photoshop it. I mean, this is the best Tanzanite you can find.
Those diamonds.
It is the top tier color of Tanzanite. This is a gemstone, and I want to just really kind of hopefully hit home on all of us that are thinking about this. It's one of the only gemstones that was discovered in our generation while we are alive today. This was discovered in 1967. And it's already very difficult to find. Now, this color is like nearly impossible to find. That is why it's taken us so long, and why we only started the show with, how many did we start the show with in this ring? A couple dozen, maybe? That's it?
Yeah, well, this is last call, this one, which means single digits. And of course, you know, we never know. If you go on there and your size is not there, please wait list it, because you never know. Somebody cancels an order, something happens, right? They change their mind. I want to make sure you lock in yours. And the big story, of course, A, that it exists at all. B, that we have it for over $1,000 off. And getting you that precious gemstone piece that is at one and the same time elegant, impressive, you know, across the room noticeable, but you don't feel like over the top ostentatious. I could see, you know, an executive giving a presentation and you're wearing this ring, and every once in a while the blue gets caught in the light and it's just kind of, you know, eye-catching to someone across the room. You're wearing it out to a lovely dinner and you're holding that glass of champagne and it's so beautiful and noticeable. It really is the treat. And it's a once-in-a-lifetime treat, because my suspicion is we won't have anything else like this for many, many years to come, if at all. Now, we have to wrap up because it's just too limited and likely will get sold out very soon. For those of you who still have a few moments, go to QVC.com and search Pure Tanzanite, and it'll be one of the few pieces that pop up, J434104. Congratulations, my friends, to those of you who picked up the Asher cut necklace, like the